I would say I shoot about 90% of videos on my own, unless it's a wedding or something that required a full team. But for the most part, as a solo videographer, I try to minimize the gear load and only bring what I need. In this video, I'll be going over what those essentials are. To start off, my Pelican case. Everyone should at least own one. This one right here is the Pelican Air 1535 with the Trek Pack divider insert. I've had this for about 6 or 7 years now, and it's definitely been one of the best investments for keeping my gear safe while traveling or just storing my things at home. My main camera, the Sony a7S III paired with the small rig rhinoceros cage. It's been the workhorse behind all the videos I've done since I got it back in 2021 to now. Out of the many cages I have bought, this one has been my favorite so far. It's probably the most sleekest, lightest, and form-fitting ones I've ever seen small rig make. They make a couple options, but I opted for the basic one with only the top handle. The other option was with the side handle, but I feel like those always get in my way. So, basic one it is. My on-the-go and go-to wide lens, the Sony FE PZ 1635. For the price compared to the GM 1635 f2.8, this was a done deal for me, especially paired up with my a7S III and its low light capabilities. I take this thing everywhere. It's light, and in my opinion, it's a really underappreciated lens. Yeah, there's the newly released 1625 f2.8, but I'm standing by this one. Now, for my workhorse lens, the Sony GM24-70 Mark II. It's just a solid everyday lens. I usually have this as my handheld to tripod setup. I had the Sigma and the first Sony model of this, and the size, weight difference, night and day. This was a huge factor with the majority of the gear I looked into. This right here is my Nisi V&D filter. Two main things about this filter: no color shift and no X effect. I would choose this over every other V&D filter too. My lav mics, the Rode wireless go-to. I'm just gonna say it's okay. I think it's the app and physically having to plug it in that makes me not like it as much. I wish to pair it up wirelessly with the app and I'm able to control my settings. But in this case, I feel like I can't. Unless I'm missing something, let me know. Now for my shotgun mic, the Rode NTG. It's versatile and simple to use. It has a 30-hour internal USB-C rechargeable battery, which can also be used to plug into your computer or iPad or whatever you're planning to use it with. There's a convenient level knob in the back and some buttons here that allows for gain control and high pass filter. Great mic to have, but I wouldn't use it as my main audio source unless you're just using it to vlog with. This here is my Zoom F3 field recorder. I mainly use this for weddings or interviews. It's a decent plug and play device, especially with its 32-bit float recording. So I never have to worry about my audio peaking or clipping. This thing is awesome. My gimbal. When it comes to gimbal, I swear there's a new one every year. After getting the RSC2, I told myself to use it until it can't go on anymore. Here we are, and 2 new model releases after, and this is working just fine. Knock on wood, I hope it keeps going. I don't see any reasons to upgrade just yet. I'm at this point in my life to use what I have because, no lie, things get too costly and I can't afford to upgrade every time something new comes out. Well, that's pretty much it for the main gear I use for a majority of my shoots. And if you're curious about the setup I use for this video, I'll use my Aperture Amaran 60X light paired up with the Photox Raha 26-inch dome light. Super simple and quick setup. It's light, compact, and more than enough for most of my shoots. Also, believe it or not, I shot this on my iPhone 15 Pro through the Blackmagic camera app in ProRes, which I don't recommend unless you have an SSD because this thing eats up a whole lot of memory. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.